football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense is on the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
First down here for this offense.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Texas, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to throw. It's Perkins. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters.
Touchdown, Wolverines! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle 3rd of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Dude, what's the fucking ball?
Again, 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Perkins. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball in the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking deep to the right side.
Oh, boy.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted.
Really?
A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
And they'll stop him short at the line of game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he's run out after a big game. The offense will be set up for a 1st down and goal. The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. To the air, it's Perkins. Oh, and he fumbles. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he's set up for the 1st down at the 41. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back, it's Perkins. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Excellent catch and run by the senior. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Great cut there. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield
Fucking
catch made
baller.
on the left side. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they're trying to punch it in here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Jimmy keeps it himself. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They keep him off balance with a run. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. The pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. And they'll get him down that time.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield.
Touchdown, Texas. They capped the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial score for makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Just a short game this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field, it's Perkins. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a 1st down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
He just cannot underestimate the frustration this adds to a defense so desperate to make a play to get off the field to give their own offense a chance. They didn't account for the quarterback in his legs. He takes off and does a great job of picking up that 1st down.
Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Good as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled, but 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got it near the end zone. Got down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to pass, it's Perkins. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. On first and 10, look at the throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass clock. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And they'll use the ground game here. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. First down and 10 now. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kurt, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So first and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Single back. Takes the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They strike first in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Pass caught. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or can you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as he try to punch it in overtime. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must score for 2 here in second overtime. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Perkins. Looks left and finds his target there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job in taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They needed a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
No, he doesn't get in. They've stopped it to win the game in double overtime. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason